So on the NBFC side, I frankly think that it does not provide enough on the liquidity support for NBFCs. Clearly, 30,000 crores is too small, or even 30 plus the 45. 75,000 crores is too small, given the size of the problem. NBFCs are 27 lakh crores in terms of lending. 19 lakh crores of it actually comes out of the capital markets, which is unlikely to get moratorium or refinanced. While the asset side, 100% of will get the moratorium. Banks are not giving fresh money to NBFCs. So from the existing legacy balance sheet of NBFCs, I don't think there is much liquidity support. Having said that, I think the 3 lakh crore transmission, a lot of it will happen through NBFCs because they are primarily the lenders to the MSME sector, and that's the good part. Because what will also happen is, say, just take the numbers that the government is giving. If you take 25 crore outstanding, on which you get a 20% support, assuming you have a 100 crore turnover, you basically get a 5 crore incremental support. And if you take 20% of the NBFC's book and say, assuming all of them need support, or 20% need support, if you take a NBFC SME book of, say, out of the 27 lakh crores, say 10 lakh crores is an SME book, you will get 20% support, which is roughly 2 lakh crores, will flow through the NBFC sector. That will be eligible for refinancing with the banks. So the NBFCs can actually originate and quickly refinance it with the banks because this is government-backed paper.
Yeah.
So that will bring a lot more liquidity into the NBFC sector to finance the legacy balance sheet, which it may need to. So I see that as a pretty good benefit. But quickly, and of course, because they have to ramp up by 31st of October, they need to quickly get into the job of identifying corporates where they can actually extend the 20%.
Okay.
On the second scheme, which is the NBFC's 30,000 crores, which has come in, I just think it's a good enough scheme. It's better than the earlier one. The earlier one, frankly, had a significant flaw. While the NBFCs had residual maturities of 4 to 5 years, the earlier credit guarantee scheme was only a 24-month scheme. And for an NBFC origination within 24 months, there is normally no delinquency. So effectively, that guarantee meant nothing.
Yeah.
Now this 30,000 crore guarantee is now a guarantee for the full period. So effectively, I think it does deal with that issue that now banks will be comfortable lending against this government guarantee. The earlier scheme where 1 lakh crores was announced in the budget, there was not too much of an offtake because banks were not willing to refinance it.
Yeah.
I think to that extent, the 30,000 crore scheme is good, and so will the partial guarantee scheme. I think which we're talking about will the first loss guarantee loss of 20% is good. So I fundamentally think that any transmission of credit has to happen through the NBFCs, MFIs, and HFCs.
Yeah.
Because and I would have liked to see something where the first loss stays on the capital of these entities, because then there is some responsible lending. Otherwise, the risk that we have is that everything is a pass-through. Then I don't really care.
Yeah.
So I think responsibility and lending could have come if there was some strain or some impact on the capital of an NBFC if there were developments out of this new funding.
Perhaps that would have just exacerbated or not solved the risk aversion problem. But I'll come back to you on that. But Mahesh, jump in here. You run India's only mortgage guarantee corp. Tell us how these guarantees are structured, how well the system is poised to take advantage of it. Because, for instance, in the real estate fund that the government had set up, I believe it took ages to just get the paperwork going, figuring out whose books the guarantee is going to be on. Is the system poised to work with these guarantee sort of relief programs?
So I think guarantee as a concept is what we require right now, and that is something that will kickstart many parts of the economy better than a theoretical liquidity measure would. So I think guarantees are certainly required. With regard to MSME, I think the guarantee scheme that has been announced today is very broad in nature. We will have to wait to see many other operational details. Now, one, we still do not have clarity whether this 3 lakh crores is for new facilities or is it only an announcement over an existing facility. Second, if it is a new facility, what will be the eligibility norms that banks or NBFCs will apply? Because it is ultimately, even though it is fully backed, what is the eligibility norms that people will apply? Third, one of the biggest challenges of a guarantee scheme is that if it is for new facilities, it could very well be treated as a license to default, because many people could believe that since the lender is anyway guaranteed by the government, it could be seen as a license to default, which is why in any guarantee scheme, one of the most important operational aspects is to ensure that the recovery attempt being made on a delinquent guaranteed loan and a delinquent non-guaranteed loan is the same. Otherwise, you end up creating a massive moral hazard in terms of not putting enough recovery effort into the loan, which in turn will, in the medium term, lead to poorer credit culture for the entire borrowing system. So that's with regard to the MSME scheme. I think we will still have to get most of the details. With regard to the partial guarantee scheme, I agree with what was said earlier. If it will now be for the entire tenor of the loan, then I think it will have some value, because a 24-month guarantee has very limited value. At least in mortgages, defaults start showing up in year 4 and beyond. So a 24-month guarantee had very limited utility. A lot remains to be seen on how investment paper is defined. If it is AA, then it is still dependent on a bank's comfort with that pool or a portfolio on whether or not they want to do it. So I will still wait to see the finer print on what is being defined as the eligible pool. But in terms of what the earlier guarantee scheme was, I agree with what was said just before I spoke. It is a slightly better scheme.